let's add Discord to the stream. Let me take the invite link from the Discord room to the stream, and let me take the YouTube stream.
So what happens if other people join and they interrupt the conversation?
Then I'll explain to them that it's one on one, that they can interject, but I prefer,
You,
anyone can
you,
say anything as long as it's
would you prefer to go one on one?
one on one. I can handle two on one as long as the two don't speak in a row. So we speak
No, no, the channel. The channel one on one.
the channel.
Versus interruption, or three on a one over there, meaning that there's three people all together versus a bunch of people joining in and interrupting.
Wait, why do I see Big Daddy guest inside the room? There's four people in the room, but there's only two people on the sidebar. How?
You back out and back out, meaning back out of your system there and join back again. And yeah,
The room is not going to shut down if I leave and come back?
I'm here. Well, no, as long as somebody's there, this is you create your own room, right?
Okay, let me back out of the room and come.
If somebody's in the room with her, it's not going to be deleted.
So there's still two people in the sidebar, but four people in the room. So, like, Admiral of the Republic is in the room, but not on the side. It's really strange. Something got messed up with the room. And Big Daddy also is in the room, but not. You can see it if you go to the YouTube video. You'll see my screen and you'll see the weirdness of it.
Stream it so I can see.
It's being streamed. It is streamed.
No. Well, I can't. No, you can stream it on actually on here, Discord.
I think it's gonna become a loop. Let me.
I'll see in the chat in the chat list between me and you. That's it.
You see the link. You have the link in the side chat. If I try to stream it as well, no, I don't want to stream my YouTube because it might have personal stuff. I'd rather not stream.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're going live there, man.
Yeah, I'm live. We are live.
So you got your. Are you not scared of your side information, your friends and everything?
My side information? Like what? What side information are you seeing?
Your friends and everything over there.
You just see the servers that I am subscribed to. But I never go to these servers anyway because they're always empty. All the servers that I know are empty except for veganism. The vegan server has a few people, but the PNR is the biggest server I know. So I don't think there's any personal information that I'm streaming. I hope.
No, it's just a heads up, man.
Yeah. It's dangerous. I know the internet is a dangerous jungle. Okay, so I don't know anything about white nationalism. I heard rumors. I heard a little bit. So why don't you tell me?
You want to go count to 10 or there and we start discussing it there?
What?
Actually, you want to count to 10 or there, and then we can start discussing actually the conversation and have a debate.
You want to count to 10?
Yeah.
Why?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, or to count to 3, or there just the start of the debate.
No, it's fine. If you can count. I never do that. I just start.
It's a debate there. I like.
No, it's not a debate. It's a conversation.
It's a conversation. You said it was a debate, so okay.
It's a conversation / debate. I'm like.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm never like I never attack. I'm always trying to steel man the other guy. So go ahead. Well, Tell me, what is white nationalism? Maybe I agree with you on more than you think. Who knows? Let's hear.
Oh, what is it's a blanket term. White nationalism, blanket term there, right? It's for it's including ethnically. It's created from American terminology, but it's a blanket term to including Europeans as well too. Excuse me. And it is the ideology that is of white nationalism. What there of is to preserve ethnically Western countries or European lands, and preserve the culture, the race, the religion, ethnicity, such as that.
Okay, let me ask you. So, if you meet a beautiful black chick, would you bang her?
Nope.
Why not?
Well, my personally myself there, I'm ethnically a certain people there. That's it's been pure for so long. Actually, my brother did a DNA test, and it's through three lineages or five lineages there, but it's all European, 100%, 0% Jewish, 0% African, 0% Mongol, and the one I was surprised on is 0% Northern Scandinavians.
Wait a minute. So, do you watch porn?
Do I watch porn?
Yeah. Like I watch porn. I
No,
love porn. Do you watch porn?
no, I've done it in my past, for sure, and it's hedonistic ideology. I don't do that or work out. And if you're horny there, put ice on your balls there to work out, or get a girl. That's you. I don't know about Miss Universe or the competition there, but I remember. I mean, there's several videos there with Miss Britain. There's some disgusting looking woman there compared to Miss Russia.
Wait, Russians you consider to be non-white?
No, no, no. What I'm saying, the standards. Maybe you have not seen the video, but so there's a video that shows, yeah, of Miss Universe, right? And shows the different people of different countries there, and it shows Russia, and they're their best there, and it shows Britain, Great Britain, and the bitch is disgusting. Pardon my language.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, you can mistaken a white girl for actually non-white and vice versa. Do you agree?
And, no.
What do you mean no? Without a blood test, how do you know that she's pure blood?
Oh, pure blood, just the eyes, or just the look itself,
So
or the physiology
you telling
of a
me?
woman.
Wait, I don't understand. Okay, let's say you meet a girl and she looks white and she never got a blood
Mhm.
test, and then you do a blood test on her and you discover that she's 1/10, who knows, African, but you cannot tell. She's blonde, blue eyes, blue hair, white skin, but she's actually 1/10 African, like Zulu,
Mhm.
whatever, Kenyan. But it's very little of her that is black. So what do you do with her?
Well, with white nationalism, and it's we're not there a pure blood testing there, man. It is it's not a pure blood testing there, man. For white nationalism, if you look white, you are white. You are white. Definition.
So why do you care about the blood test?
It's something that's to me. It's not that I refuse actually to do a blood test. My brother did a blood test, and therefore I found out my lineage.
So you don't care about the blood
Yeah.
test?
No, I don't want it. Like in good faith, the blood test, if it wasn't used for anything, meaning that government does not have the data of my DNA. Sure.
So you don't care about the blood
Uh,
test?
no, no. If the government does not have my data of my DNA, therefore, it's acceptable. If
So,
they do,
wait, one second.
private companies.
So you don't. So as long as the girl looks white, so even if she is from Pakistan, you would marry her.
Uh, Me personally, probably not.
Why not?
But
Why not?
but because I'm a purist in a sense that I want to marry a woman of there from my culture, just because I am in my culture there I am rare and very few of pure blood. So
Okay, what if this girl? Okay, what if a girl from Pakistan grew up with you, so she's part of the community, and she looks white, she's even a white nationalist. She just doesn't know that actually she's
Mhm.
Pakistani. She got swapped when she was a baby at the hospital. She looked so
Mm.
white. She got swapped. She grew up to be just like you. She's a white nationalist and all that. But then they discover, hold
Mhm.
on, you're about to get married, and they discover, wait, 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 she was swapped as a baby in the hospital. She's actually Pakistani. So what do you do?
What do you mean? What I do?
Do you marry her? Do
It's
you
nice
not?
to
Do
see.
you marry her or not?
No,
But she's a white
no,
nationalist. She's like, I don't care. I'm a white
yeah,
nationalist.
good
So
for her.
you don't?
Good
You
for
don't
her.
marry her?
And I'll be friends with her, and I'll probably guide her to the right ideologies and do for a good man. I'll be supportive of her and her ideologies, But at the same time, yeah, I'm not gonna marry her. No,
Hmm. What if I give you a choice? Either get married to the most beautiful girl that you have perfect chemistry with, and you grew up together, and she's a white nationalist, everything you want, but she's actually from Pakistan, but everything else she's
hmm.
perfect. She's just perfection. Or there's
What's
only
my other
there's
What's my other choice?
there's only two women in the world. Her or an ugly actually white girl. What do you choose? Like really ugly, like really disgustingly ugly, smelly, ugly, dumb.
Mhm. Well, your choice of this quite easy. They're probably a Pakistani girl.
Oh, so it's just so you prefer a white girl, but if you meet a nice Pakistani girl that is amazing in every then you would go with her if she's if
I,
the best you can find.
again, this is hypothesis that I only have two choices, and therefore, yeah,
But let's say, but,
I'd rather pick a choice that betters myself there and such as that. And there's only two women. Your hypothesis.
so
Hypothesis.
so you're not different than me or anyone else in the world. I also prefer.
I didn't say I was different.
So, but white nationalism is not different than anything else. Like you're just a normal
It's a,
guy.
yeah, it's a the media and the Jews tries to make it as a scary thing.
Wait,
It's
before we
the
talk,
white nationalist is
one sec-
a nationalist. To be nationalistic is
no,
to be
no,
consider your own people, your own
no.
love of your people, and
Wait,
to
wait a
preserve
minute.
country and love.
No, no.
Yep.
Before you blame the media and the Jews, I would blame you first because it took me
Go on.
it took me a long time to figure out that actually you're just the same as every other guy and girl ever. You have a preference to be with a partner who's as like you as possible. That's basically everyone since the beginning of time and probably to the end of time. Of course, we prefer to be with with someone who is as like us as possible. But
Hmm.
if we find but if they're a little bit different, then we do a calculation. All right, so she's not a twin sister, but she's the most fun to be with and the most beautiful, and you do the calculation and say, okay, so she's not from my.
Beauty is not really the matter of there. So again, you misunderstand there. Beauty is not the matter there. So as long
Beauty.
as I can have
Wait,
a mediocre girl, that as long as her ideology is more important to their and than her beauty.
that's yeah, I understand. I understand beauty. Like if you meet a beautiful chick who is a terrible person who is impossible to be with, so of course you're gonna prefer to be with someone who's fun to be with. What I'm saying is,
Quite the opposite of there is if you if what I was saying of there is you have a beautiful chick, you know, a supermodel, right?
mhm.
And at the same time, as long as if she has she does not compute with my ideology, my values, and my as such as that, and respects that. Um, no, I don't care how beautiful she is. I will never accept that or respect her, or I will never get with her.
1 second, when you keep saying you don't care how beautiful a girl is, you don't care how beautiful. So if you have two options between two chicks that they're identical except for one.
Well, that your hypothesis. I only had two
No,
options
no, no.
in the
One sec.
world.
No, no. One sec. Let me ask the question. Here is a new hypothetical. So I give you two chicks who are identical in every respect, except for one is by far more beautiful than the other. Who do you choose?
The one was with the brains.
No, no. Two chicks identical in every which way, except for one is by far more beautiful than the other. Who do you choose?
How's that possible?
I'm giving you a hypothetical.
No, but if one is beautiful of each other, they should get more beautiful the minute you look at them.
What? Two chicks who are identical in every which respect, except for one is more beautiful than the other. Who do you choose?
How can they? Will one be more beautiful?
What do you mean? I don't understand. One is more beautiful. One has bigger boobs. But
Uh,
whatever, whatever you consider beauty in women, one is more beautiful than
the
the
thing
other.
that you're confusing me on is that they're both identical in every single way. So therefore, they are the same.
Except for one is more beautiful than the other.
Well, the minutes are there, and you said one is the more beautiful than the other. So I look at one, but I see beauty there. Then I look at the other one, and she's twice as beautiful as the other one.
No,
Then I look at the other one, and
no,
she's four times
no,
as beautiful.
no, no. Have you ever met an ugly chick?
Yeah.
Have you ever met a
I've actually never talked to an ugly woman. Wow,
have
what
you
a
ever
stigma.
met wait, what?
I've actually never talked to an ugly woman in my life. They're actually just not real.
You've never met an ugly woman in your life?
No,
Have you ever met a beautiful woman in your life?
I actually don't talk to women, so I don't
You
know.
don't I
I
didn't
actually avoid women. I'm actually scared of them. I live in a monastery in like Siberia, and I don't talk to women. So yeah.
All right, so we'll come back to you. So Dark Crow, so have you ever met a
Yes, sir.
beautiful woman?
Yes, yes, sir.
Have you
Absolutely.
ever what?
A lot of them. Yeah,
Okay, have you ever met a woman who is not beautiful?
yeah. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right, so imagine two women. One is beautiful, the other one is not. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, it's not too hard to to ask. Yeah.
But let's assume they are identical to each other in every other way. Can you
Oh,
imagine
every
that?
other ways to be the opposites of each other.
No. In terms of brains, they are the same. In terms of how they smell, they are the same. In terms of
Oh, and
how tall, they're the same. How fat, they're the same. How
Not
everything,
that
they're the same.
sound.
Except, you know what? One is
how can they
one.
be how they can be the beauty of identical but yet different?
Okay,
Control
I
you,
don't
dude.
understand. I don't understand why you find this hypothetical so difficult. So,
Because how you say it's
what do you mean? How
it's
I say it?
confusing to me.
What is confusing? Ask question. I don't understand what's so confusing. Honestly,
Meaning if meaning that if they're the same, right?
in
How can they be different?
every which way except for their appearance, the chemistry.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. That's we got the answer. That's why I was confused.
So what's
Now
the?
you showed it here.
All right. So who do you pick?
What you're asking there, so you have two people that have the same ideology and stuff like that, so,
Yes,
and and they have two different appearance, a
yes,
different look or something like that. Okay,
yes.
I understand that.
That's good.
Yeah,
So which one do you pick?
I don't know. I guess I would pick there that if they're both similar, they're probably I like brunettes, but at the same time, I should stick with the blondes.
Which one would you pick? The more beautiful, the less beautiful?
Based off what though? They have the same brain.
Yes.
Or I don't know. I guess beauty wise, or there. Um, I don't know. It depends. It's hard to say. You're just hypothetical. The less beautiful, and obviously the natural answer, the whatever you is the more beautiful girl, right?
All right. So you would pick.
But at the same time, and if she, based of if she value if she has those values, whether she's beautiful, she wants to have kids.
They are the same.
She
The two women are the same.
okay.
They both want to have kids. They are both the same except for their appearance. One is beautiful, one is ugly. Who do you pick?
Well, why is the question that it's a simple, it's a one way gated question, right?
I don't know what that means. Why are you refusing to answer the question?
No, meaning that there's only one answer to it.
I don't know. What is your answer?
Well, obviously, as a man, typically a healthy man that is he will pick a good looking woman over to marry and have offspring with,
So
not an
who do you
ugly
so
woman
who
there.
do you pick? Given two identical women, except for their outer appearance, one is beautiful, one is ugly. Which one do you pick to marry?
Obviously, the attractive one.
The beautiful one?
Yes, sir.
All right. So
What was the point of that?
you kept saying you don't care about beauty. So now you're contradicting yourself. So you do care about beauty.
No, no, no. Well, if I have ultimatum over there about beauty, you said they're the same. I figured that intelligent is the same as well too, right?
You kept saying multiple times you don't care about beauty, but now you say you do care about beauty.
Beauty, beauty is not necessary. At the same time,
You
I had
are
an
now you
ultimatum.
contradicting yourself because you said you prefer the
No,
more beautiful, and now you're saying beauty is not important. So you gotta decide: do you care about beauty or not?
no. I had two choices. Did I not?
Do you, what do you mean you have two choices? You
The,
can't.
the better
You
question
kept
you
saying
should.
the
The
word.
better question you should.
You kept saying the
The better
word.
question.
No, but you kept saying the words. You don't care about beauty. But now you're saying you do care about beauty, and then you're saying again you don't care about beauty. So you keep
How
contradicting
you should
yourself.
have worded the question there is you can have a supermodel, right?
I
and
don't
that's
know.
super rich,
Look,
super
I
rich,
give
or
I
you
gave
can have
you
a mediocre
I
girl.
gave you many chances to answer the question, explain your position about women and beauty, and you kept contradicting yourself. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Are you, maybe are you gay?
No,
So if you're not gay, then I don't know why you
that's
keep
an insult
saying
to myself.
what?
That's I don't respect that.
You don't respect what?
You calling me gay
I didn't
or
call you
questioning
gay.
that?
I didn't call you gay. You keep
No,
you keep saying beauty of women is not important. So
it it,
so you're saying you're not gay.
it
Wait a minute, one second. So you're saying you're not gay. So if you're not gay, how could a non-gay, how could a straight guy tell me he doesn't care about the beauty of women? That's the most gay thing to say. So I don't know what you are.
well, the conversation is not just about beauty, is it?
I'm not saying it. I agree. It's not only about beauty, but you said beauty is not important. So and then
It
you
is
said
not important.
what?
It is not important. It's part of it.
Then you're
That's
gay.
you're attracted to
Then
the opposite sex.
are you attracted to women or to
Yes,
men? So
to women.
are you attracted to
I'm
women or men?
heterosexual. To
What?
clarify it there, heterosexual.
You dual sexual?
No, heterosexual meaning I like women.
You like women. All right. Do you like
Yeah.
beautiful women more than ugly women?
Well, that's everybody likes beautiful women.
You
And
just answer the
versus ugly
question. No,
women.
no. Do you just answer the
Yeah.
question?
Your answer is yeah.
Okay. So would you say beauty is important for you or it's not important for you?
It is the physiology of a woman or there, how they look. Yes, it's important, sure.
Okay. All right.
But I would sacrifice the physiology. And let's just say there, it's a okay looking woman. She's not a supermodel.
I know.
She's good. She's a
I
good,
know. I
good
know.
looking.
You
Yeah,
are
I'd rather
I
have that
I know.
chick like that.
I know. You are exactly the same as the rest of everyone in the history of the universe. You're just like me.
I didn't
Like,
say I was different. I
you're
didn't
not
say I was
different.
different.
We're all the same. We all love
Yeah,
beautiful women, but it's not the only parameter when we look for a chick. We are the same. There's
yeah.
nothing
It's
special about
humans a bit.
what?
I didn't say anything. Anything is about being special. I
Okay,
never. I never quit.
okay. So I'll ask you again. What is white nationalism?
Again, white nationalism. There is preserving of a culture, of a race, a religion, or of a culture of people in a race.
Wrong.
Hold on, one second. So why? Okay, so I asked you if it comes to picking. I'm sorry, Dio, but if it comes to picking between a perfect Pakistani woman or the most ugly, the ugliest, smelliest, most disgusting white chick, you prefer.
You only give me two choices. The hypothetical. Yes.
Yes, because that was the hypothetical.
White nationalism is just being proud of your ethnicity if you're white,
Dio,
and proud of
Dio,
your country,
Dio, Dio,
state, your nation.
Dio,
Simple.
Dio. I'm, I'm. This guy, Dark Crow, defines himself as a white nationalist. So I'm letting him
Sure.
define himself. I don't want to impose your
What
definition on Dark Crow.
are you white? Are you white, Dark Crow?
Dark Crow.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean,
Are you proud to be white?
Yes, sir.
And where are you
Well,
from?
Europe originally. I live in the United States.
So you're an American.
No, I don't identify myself as an American. I was adopted to America. I don't identify myself as an American.
You live in America.
I do.
But when you say nationalist, what nation are you referring to?
And a nation in Europe.
Which in Europe? Like what nation? Like what?
I'm not going to answer that one.
Okay, well, nationalist means you just have pride of your nation. For example,
Yes, sir.
Mexicans are proud of Mexico. They say "Viva la raza." They are
Mhm.
nationalists. They are pride in their nation. Nothing wrong. So,
I,
but
I say the
you
same thing in
do
my. I say the
exactly.
same thing in my country in my language as well, sir.
Exactly. So I don't see anything negative with being a white nationalist. You should be proud of your ethnicity and you should be proud of your nation. The social
White
media
national. Yeah,
and mainstream
I
media.
am proud. They're not like I am proud that they're and at the same time, what people don't realize that it's is what is called white nationalism. This is a blanket term meaning that not only that they have a similarity with almost ethno nationalism in a sense, but it's a blanket term of European descendant that it's an American term, white nationalism, and
I
meaning that
agree.
act, sorry, Negroes that are playing their bikes, music on their bikes. The windows open. But anyways, my point is it's a blanket term. What white nationalism is there's people that are kin of the all people in America that are white or akin to Europeans, and therefore they instead of like in Europe where you have the individual European countries that are all white. Well, America doesn't have that, so therefore they go back, and use that blanket term, not only protect themselves over there, but also go the blanket term that is of the Europeans as well too, meaning that they belong to the Europeans,
Yes,
and
that's what the
they
original
stand up,
Americans all are European. Absolutely.
yeah, and they stand up not only for their identity as a white people in America, but also they stand up for the identity of Europeans as well too,
I'm
which is
confused. Is this like, are you defending it because someone said it's negative?
me. No, I'm 100% a white nationalist. I
Good.
defend my
No, you. It's not about being a white nationalist is not about defending unless somebody
no,
attacks you.
to stand
It's just
proud of it.
simply
And
it's
yeah, if
simply
anything,
being
if anything,
yes. I,
everybody says that the quote that oh, why are you a white nationalist? Why are you a white nationalist?
because
Well, I respected
because
them. Why?
because social
No,
media and the
yeah.
mainstream media put a negative connotation on it because there is a nefarious uh, group of people who are running this planet who are
Mhm.
destroying the world to make it a world community and bring in a new currency and the new world order. And they want to infiltrate the white race because the white race, quite frankly, is the most
Successful.
structured, orderly, greatest
Mhm.
builders, bravest, and have the most order and the biggest challenge and obstacle from the powers that be. So they
Mhm.
must destroy and aim the white community because they are the biggest obstacle and danger because
Yeah,
they have
because what happens if white people collectivize themselves? Ooh.
no, exactly. I understand that. So that is what the mainstream media is. I am not a white nationalist, but I support the preservation of the white. For I am now an American citizen, and I
Hmm.
give thanks to the European Americans who built this country, defined this country, and I wanted to stay the way that the founding fathers have it. So I don't want nothing to change, and I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And I denounce where I come from, assimilate, and I identify as an American. And I hold
If
highly
you
the
are too
white.
honest, that's beautiful there. But the Legion is not to America. They're the Legion, so there is what America used to be.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. clearly
But what
today.
America, what is to this day, there, it is not a good place. It is
It's
anti-European, anti-white,
no, actually, America is now
anti-Islamic.
anti-American. It's
Yeah.
actually America is actually anti-American.
So, so the allegiance of there. If you play pledge allegiance of there to the, it's the pledge allegiance to the founding fathers, so that built America.
Well,
Not what
I
America
pledge
is.
allegiance. I pledge allegiance to this country, not and the flag, and I do pledge allegiance to the United States of America. Now, is there corruption and a unified attempt from globalists to eradicate everything that I pledge allegiance to? Yes. Are they successfully, slowly denigrating the America that I pledge allegiance to? Absolutely. Absolutely. They're stripping away constitutional rights, stripping away all the freedoms. They are government is in every form of your personal space. So I agree. I agree with you.
Well, this one of the reasons the white nationalists are rising up there. It's the government is not necessary there for white nationalism. It is not necessary.
Well, the government is not necessary. They are necessary for certain things. They're necessary. They are necessary,
For
but
what?
they're not. Well, to protect military, to have a military,
Well, in
to have a
America,
military.
you're capable of owning arms, are you not?
Yes, yes, we are absolutely.
So
Well,
what is the
they're
government going
stripping.
to
They're
protect you
stripping
from?
that. As,
A
well,
nuke? There's no defense for that.
no, but there must. So I actually like the way Israel does it. When you hit 18, everyone should be part of the military for a minimum of 2 years,
Not
2 to 4 years.
In America. I
I
understand that
know,
and I
but
understand in a nationalistic country.
but
Yes,
but
I agree.
yes, I like that, and I think we should adopt that. That it shouldn't necessarily be, oh, you should sign up for it, free will. I think that everyone should do that, and when you do that, you're right. You can phase out military presence because I'm not an advocate for the military-industrial complex, which is what
Yeah.
we're enslaved to.
13 countries in the Middle East that have been destabilized.
Exactly,
In a sake
exactly.
for Israel, so Israel does not have enemies.
I
Why
it's a
would men die and join the military for that cause?
I agree with you. I agree. There's the corruption beyond what we even can imagine. It goes deep. There is an evil force out there that is antichrist that want to destroy God's humanity, what God created, take away the freedom, have full autonomy, and replace God with themselves.
Yeah, I see a world there. I see instead of what the dark ages there. I see the future there. Not from the youth that I've experienced there, from the black people, which I've been shocked and surprised about that. So and then waking up and realizing who's the ruler of uh, Western worlds are, and such as that. And I've been shocked and surprised, pleasantly surprised, uh, in how people will react to there, and what
Well,
we're going to experience there.
there is always a
Going to be bad times.
counter. I'm sorry, what you say?
What we're going to experience, so there is bad times beyond World War II, or
Mm-hmm.
just the very beginning of it, just getting started into it. But
Yes.
after that, there's going to be good times, and hopefully,
Count. History
us
repeats
good men,
itself.
hopefully, us good men will there change this for the better. Actually,
All right, 1 second. So I let you guys speak for a while. So let's get back. So Dark Crow, so
yes, sir.
how how are you as a white nationalist? What is white nationalism?
Like again, like I stated there, I'm just a person there
Yeah, he just
that
defined it.
the beliefs of to preserving culture, race, in a people. That is what white nationalism is. The but definition is to the very basic.
So you
Do you see
want
anything wrong with that?
wait, Dio,
No,
let me
I,
debate with Dark
just
Pro.
who's the
No,
question
no,
towards?
no. For the gentleman who want to debate, I just want to ask. After he answered your definition, do you see anything wrong or bad with his definition?
Of course. But
What is wrong?
let me ask him questions. I mean, on its
Just curiosity. What is wrong about that definition that you believe?
it sounds
What is so wrong with him?
it sounds irrational. But let me
Why?
because it sounds like he's not an egoist. It sounds like he doesn't want his personal best. It sounds like he's not interested in himself. It sounds like he's interested in something out of himself. It sounds like he is.
Yeah, that is what to be nationalist. It's not about you. It's about
Yes,
your nation. It's about you.
exactly.
It is your people, your ancestors that died for you, and it's your nation.
Yes,
It's not
Let,
about me.
let me
I'm
ask
just
you
a
something,
person.
Mr. Crow. So if that's the case, does that mean that you don't care about other personal things about yourself besides that, or is it exclusively that? Therefore, you don't have any interest in yourself, like the gentleman said, or can it be both?
No, it can be both.
Excellent. I agree with you. I agree.
I gotta do work there. I gotta make money. I gotta pay bills. I gotta
Exactly.
see. And at
Exactly.
the
I
same
agree.
time, I cannot think about nationalism 24/7.
Exactly what I mean. So that definition does not mean what you said, sir, because you're implying that there's something greater and that's it. Therefore, he's not interested in his self-interest, and I reject that. I believe first is his self-interest, and on a larger scope, he does care about that, almost like a religion. But it doesn't
Yeah,
negate that he
you're
has
right. It is almost like a religion there. And at the same time, I've never been greedy in my life. I've been from giving money away to homeless people, from everything there. Uh, Black, white, doesn't matter.
Can you
That
respond, sir, to that?
yeah. I
um
mean, no. He's asking me to respond. So if it's true that Darkrow cares for himself before he cares for his white nationalism, then again he is identical to everyone else in the universe, and the definition of white nationalism evaporates away, and then I don't understand what is white national.
It's everyone else in the universe a white national?
No, I didn't
So
say.
then he's not like everyone else in the universe.
Yes, he is. He has a preference to be with people who are like him, just like everyone
Right.
else in the world.
Okay, so what's your point? We all agree with that.
There's right. So white nationalism doesn't exist. It's meaningless. It doesn't have any meaning.
so
It
so so
does.
to
He
be
just he just told you
so
the
to
meaning.
be to have kin, just because you have a liking of kin, if you know what kin means, of like people, of like-minded, and genetically wise as well too. If you have kin of the same likeness, other and there's people that I agree with, and there's people I disagree with within even white people. Uh, and at the same time, there is also people that I see out there that are enemies, my enemies, that try to come invade in my countries, or invade entire Europe. And
Like
I
the
see them as
Muslims,
enemies. Yes,
mostly the Muslims.
Yes, Darkrow
yeah,
and
Muslims.
Do. Yeah. White nationalism, as far as I understand from this conversation, does not exist. You guys are identical to everyone else in the universe.
We are no
Well,
problem. We're
yeah, that's
identical. We are identical that we uphold a certain standards for when we envision things ideally.
Yes.
But what that is differs.
No.
So in a macro, you are right, but in a micro, you start to see what exactly differentiates. From a macro, you are correct. We're no different from everyone else. Everyone has a set of values, and ideally want to stick with people who are like-minded, have the same culture, eat the same food, speak the same language, grow up seeing the same entertainment, listen to the same music, and have a history from their land. Don't have a problem. The Arabs and the Arabs, or the Pakistanis, or the Cubans with the Cuban, of course. But when you delve into the micro, you see how much it differs. So you are accurate. It doesn't matter. We are exactly like everyone in the universe, where we have this
Oh,
vision.
so you have the coin terminology of white people, of the Europeans, right? If they within
Mhm.
European, they try to distinguish each other from each other. That's why you have countries and men that fight for their land, their ancestors. That's why we have
Mhm.
the different territories. That's why we have the different cultures, the
Mhm.
different languages, stuff like that.
Especially
They're all
Spanish.
white.
Especially
Yeah.
Spanish. You have the Cuban, you have Santo Domingo, you have Puerto Rico, right there next to each other. They all speak the same language. But they all defend their nation. You will never hear a Puerto Rican say, "I am a Cuban." You will never hear a Cuban say, "I am Dominican." You will never hear a Dominican. They actually get offended the closer that they are in proximity, the more they have. As the Americans say, beef. They have problem because the closer
But
they are,
at the
the
same
more
time,
they are separate.
Okay, so we
let's
all
just say
agree.
at the same time that
That's
if
fine.
Turkey says that I have
Yes, yes.
1 million or 2 million. One second there. If Turkey says that I have 2 million immigrants, that yeah, I'm gonna send them to Spain, and people of those different cultures that are right, or they will balkanize together
Yes, they
and
will reject.
refuse. Yeah, even the differences between them and the culture and stuff,
I
they'll
mean,
stand up together and say
look
no.
what's happening now in Palestine. They're
Mm.
throwing the Palestinians are they are they're out of their land. Egypt built the wall. They're Muslims, and Egypt want nothing to do with them. The Syrians was spread. No one want to touch Syrians. They think that their own Muslims think that they're savages of the savages. We don't want those savages here. They put a wall up. This is verbatim from their government, from them. No Muslims are accepting the other Muslims. And they're Muslim. That goes deeper than your land. That's just to show you how a people defend their nation and identify themselves and distinguish themselves from everyone else. So
Yeah,
you
that
can go
reminds
even
me of
as a bit example. Go ahead.
No, no,
that
wait.
reminds me
Maybe
of a joke.
wait. No, no, no. Wait.
For
Hold on, hold on, hold on. So
okay, okay.
okay, so we agree that white nationalism. So I wouldn't say that it doesn't exist, but it's the same
Oh,
as.
change of ideology. I
Absolutely, it
like that.
exists. It's an ideology. It exists. Absolutely. If you have someone who's white
Let me.
ethnicity,
I let you
proud of their
speak.
ethnicity, and wants
I
to
let you.
preserve it.
Dio. I let you speak. I let Dark Rose speak. Let me say something. So I wouldn't say maybe that it doesn't exist, but I would say, and you seem to agree that basically every group has an in-group
Mm-hmm.
preference.
Yes,
So
yes,
the
yes.
white Europeans naturally, like every other group, have this in-group. It just happens to be a group of white guys, white people.
Yeah, it's the only
That's
people that speak out that to be actually to be nationalistic. All people practice nationality of all
Yes.
people. All
exactly
people.
all the people
All
practice it,
people. It
but
is the white people that speak out in
that, that are
state
demonized, that are
publicly.
demonized because they are the
Yeah,
biggest threat.
it says white people that speak out publicly and state that hey, it is okay to be ethnic nationalist in your country, in your people, love your race
Love your
there, and
nation. Yes, love your
preserve that
people, love your
preserve
nation.
that at all costs.
Okay, let me ask
Exactly,
you. Okay,
preserve it.
okay, let me
I
ask you
agree
then.
with you.
Let me ask you then, Dark Crow. So you mentioned before the media and the Jews.
Hmm.
So the media, I definitely can understand the media is, they're out to make money and they try to get crazy headlines. So
They're
And
influencing
propaganda
society.
and
yes,
They're
yeah, the
influencing
media,
propaganda.
yeah, the media is I would even say worse than propaganda. The media is crazy. Yeah, it's very difficult to believe the media.
They're evil, is what we call it.
Yes,
Evil is the word.
yes, yes. So I can understand and even agree that you don't like the media. No one likes the media. I think the media doesn't.
I haven't watched media for over 8 years,
You what?
maybe even longer. I haven't watched the media for over 8 years, maybe
Well,
longer. Maybe like
that's when
closer to
that's
10
when they
years.
exposed that's when they exposed themselves.
I
2016 with Donald Trump,
I don't
they
even.
revealed the veil.
Yeah, I don't watch any mainstream media for also many years, probably even more than you, Dark Crow. So my next question is about the Jews. So explain to me your feeling about the Jews. I'm
The
not saying I
Jews. Okay.
disagree. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
saying
fine.
I agree. I'm just curious to hear your take.
Well, I'm going to start with 109 nations and historically have expelled Jews. There's a reason for that. They're evil people and sadistic, and they're parasitic people. So they go to the healthy and healthy nation of there, and that they corrupt a nation. They use greed, stealing, lying, cheating. And I have a personal vendetta of Jews, and that's called the Holodomor, and that's killing 16.5 million of Eastern Europeans.
What is the wait, slow down. So the Holodomor, isn't that something that Stalin did?
Something that's what?
Stalin, didn't Stalin have anything to do with the Holodomor? What is the Holodomor? I heard this
Yeah.
word.
Stalin or Holodomor is what happened there of Jews after they killed Alexander the Great. Therefore, they went to the Eastern Europe, and they thought them as peasants and a lesser be after Nicholas, so that it got sorry, did I say Alexander? Nicholas, so that
Hold on,
Nikolai
let
that
me
it
one second.
got
One second,
assassinated.
one second. I pasted Holodomor from Wikipedia. I'll read it. So the Holodomor, also known as the Ukraine famine, was a man-made famine in Soviet Ukraine from 1932 to 1933 that killed millions of Ukrainians. The Holodomor was part of the wider Soviet famine of 1930 1933, which affected the major grain-producing areas of the Soviet Union. While scholars are in consensus that the cause of the famine was man made, blah, blah, blah. So you think the Jews have anything to do with the Holodomor?
Yeah, the people that were responsible to the officials were 100%, 90% of the after the Soviet Union, there 90% of them were Jewish, and the power of a Soviet Union, and yes, and
So,
they
just to clarify,
Trotsky and Lenin
Zelensky
are there.
is a Jew, correct?
Zelensky, yes sir. Fuck, what
Okay,
the fuck?
exactly. Go ahead, continue.
Wait a
He
Just to
minute.
should
show
be
you,
hanged
Wait,
under.
hold,
even
wait,
though
He
it's
should be hanged
wait,
for
even
wait,
though it
wait,
treason.
says Ukrainian,
wait. One,
doesn't mean that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, so you
He's not
guys.
Ukrainian either.
No, one
He's
second.
not
I know,
Ukrainian.
but even, I think the point of what I'm saying is that even though what the gentleman just read
No, no,
says
no. Wait,
Ukrainians,
one second, one second. So I'm curious. So you guys are both anti-Ukraine. You're pro-Putin.
no, no,
No,
no, no, no. What I'm
I'm a
saying is
nationalist. Did I
what
not say that?
what you just no what you just read said that Ukraine it was Ukrainian. It was a
Right.
Ukrainian Holocaust,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, he goes, you think that, your question to follow was, you think the Jews had something to do with it, and what I'm saying is that even currently, the Ukrainian leader is a Jew. So it doesn't matter. Like the Jews, they can be whatever they want. Now, I don't
I don't understand.
necessarily.
I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand.
Well,
One second. Let me ask.
no, it's okay.
No, let me ask.
What you just read,
Let me ask.
sure,
Let me ask. Let me ask. I'll ask.
Quite simple, actually. It's really not that hard to understand.
exactly. I agree with you. It's not that hard. Go ahead.
Okay. One second. One second. So You're saying the Holodomor had something to do with the Jews? I'm confused.
Lenin, Trotsky, other Trotsky. Look up Trotsky. Who was that? Was he Jewish?
I'm looking
Yes,
in
yes, he was.
Wikipedia, I'm looking for the word Jew. It shows up 4 times in the Holodomor entry. So
Well, respectfully,
It's one
Wikipedia
of the topics that
it's
they're in.
not a.
One of
Go
the
ahead.
topics that the Jews don't like to talk about. And let me give their
one time, I'll copy paste this from Wikipedia.
well the Wikipedia does not actually show the true Holodomor.
Now, Crow, may I ask you a question? You had described the
Always ask
Jews
a question,
at the
brother.
I'm sorry.
I said you can always ask a question.
Thank you, brother. The description that you gave to the Jews, yes, you don't hold that every Jew is like this. For example, hold another race like the blacks. For example, it is clear that they dominate the statistics when it comes to violence and children out of wedlock, right? So it's easy to come to that conclusion. But you don't believe that every black person is that way, correct? Same way as the Jew, or do you believe and hold that every Jew is evil?
I think that it is to me. I think every Jew is evil.
See,
The reason
that's where we split the road.
I don't. Yeah,
I don't disagree
my
that
my my
your
trust, but at the same
description.
time, your people were not killed like my people. So,
No,
16.5
no.
million. Let me.
Every people have been killed. Every
So,
single one. In fact, the
this
people
is
who
this.
dominated and killed my people, I don't hold to the fact that they are all like that.
This is something that you don't get on Google. Actually, the real Holodomor that happened there of Ukrainian people. So, in the starting of the Holodomor, this is you can Google search it. It does not come up in Google. There's a reason for it.
What?
So,
Uh,
starting from
I
Holodomor,
I agree. It's the same. It's
1921,
Go ahead.
1921 to 1923. That's the first Holodomor. Again, another Holodomor of killing and starvation. From 1932 to 1933. Another one of it from 1946 to 1947. It's the shit that Google doesn't show that. Why? Even the website I use they've been shut down there for exposing the truth. Why? That's what I'm saying. That I give you the when you Google search that it's 1 year or 6 million or
Well,
something like that.
Islam is guilty of that as well. They are washing through money. They're washing and remaking history. For the many things about Islam that is the truth, but you must go through like 4 or 5, 6 pages in order to find it. So Google is getting very corrupt as well.
Yeah. Well, so therefore, I'm saying that again. I can repeat the dates there of the Holodomor. I can spell it out to you in the side chat that if you would like as well too. Holodomor from 1921 to 1923. The first Holodomor from 1932 to 1933, and the last one of it is from 1946 to 1947.
So 1 second, I'm trying
That's
to
something.
understand. Are you saying that the Jews were responsible for the Holodomor?
Yes, I am actually. No, no, I'm not saying that. I'm 100%. 100% stating that.
Like what do you mean Jews? Can you give me the name of the Jews that were responsible?
Unlike the Holocaust, that you can come to my country and dig up the fucking bodies and actually see by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and by the thousands of bodies in
What is your
pits.
country?
Well, I mean, if it's not clear there in the name, what else been talking about?
Dark Crow? What name?
No, he first of all he didn't want to say it initially for his identity protection, but he's clearly talking about Ukraine at this point. So one must surmise that he is potentially speaking about Ukraine.
Okay,
There you go. We got
Wait,
somebody with some brain.
wait. You think you're trying to insinuate I don't have brain?
Well, you had
Well,
trouble in
it's pretty
comprehension.
obvious with what I
From the
stated there.
from the
Hello.
past conversation that we had, and just even listening to you now, you do have a trouble with understanding things that we literally said in the clearest way possible
Mm,
from our
yeah.
experience, and both of us can attest to that. Doesn't mean you're not smart, but
Wait, it doesn't mean I'm
you know,
not smart, so I don't have brains, but it doesn't mean that I'm not
no, no,
smart.
no. No, I mean, there's ways to say things, but it is clear that your comprehension and your ability to narrow and focus in on information that was just given to you, yet you still say, I don't understand. It has happened uncountable amount of time with myself and already about 3 times here in this
I can
conversation.
confirm
Pretty
it's
clear.
countable. I can confirm that's cap. It's very much so countable.
It's countable?
Oh, see, he's actually retarded.
No. He's recording. He's doing a YouTube video.
Ah,
So everybody on this Discord channel is on this YouTube video.
Yeah, this
alright.
is recorded and streamed. So wait a minute, Ariel, what are you saying?
Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I think YouTube is a nice place.
Anyway,
I don't.
let's not do any personal attacks. If I have no brains, then please don't attack me. And if I do have brains, please don't attack me. Let's have a
No, just
conversation.
comments. Not, but that's my point. That is my point. That is, it's I don't know if you're maybe you're not geographically aware. I should maybe that I should have used that terminology.
Mm.
Geographically aware of what? I don't even know what you meant by that. What do you
Oh,
Here is
what
here's another
the
here's another
discussion I was
example of
speaking
what
of.
we're talking about. It's another example of what we
You're
mean.
just not
What he means,
geographically.
what he means is he's giving you the benefit of the doubt that maybe you don't, you're not that knowledgeable on where certain countries are,
Yeah, but why does
and
that matter?
you
We have Google. It's 2024. Google Map has everything in front of your eyes.
that's not you just joined respectfully, so I don't think you understand what we're talking about.
I
We don't disagree that there's Google and Google Map.
I am not following this conversation. I don't know why you would say that.
There is another example of what we're talking about. You're doing it again, and you're
He's
proving
doing
our
it on
point.
purpose, bro. He's doing it on purpose.
No, I
Let him
know,
be.
I know, but it is very clear that we're accurate in our assessment of your
Who's making the
comprehension
video?
skills.
Okay, I'm looking at the map. What do you want to say? What about the geography? I have no idea why.
We're beyond that. Let us move
Yeah,
on.
you should pull up Google Maps.
All
Yeah,
right,
we're
I
beyond
think
that.
that. I
Dio,
think
do me a favor. Let's get back to
Yes, brother.
one-on-one between me and Dark Crow. So, Dark Crow, did you mention geography? Why are you bringing up geography?
Because we're speaking about Ukraine. You ask him where he's from.
Stop. Dio, stop. So it's between me
Well,
and
I like I said, the Holodomor there, because which happened in Ukraine. Therefore, that's why I mentioned the geography of where that is.
Exactly.
Dio, stop. Wait, what do you mean where that is exactly?
Ukraine.
I don't. What about Ukraine? I don't understand.
Holodomor. My point to there. You
The
asked me the question.
Holodomor, the Holodomor.
Do you recall the questions? Do you
He does
recall the
not.
question that you asked me?
Hey, where are you guys
Do you
from?
remember the question there? What do you have? What do you have over there? What do you have against the Jews?
Okay,
What is your thought of the
let me try
Jews?
and
Right.
understand. Let me try and understand
That's
this.
the point of the conversation, and I stated that
Okay,
why I do not like Jews
etymology.
because of the situation of the Holodomor of killing my people.
All right.
What?
Does it
So
make sense?
Holodomor just
How did?
means in Ukrainian death by hunger, killing by hunger,
Yeah,
killing.
yeah. By
But
force,
the
actually, by
Holodomor
force,
is not
meaning
a
people,
place.
other people,
The Holodomor.
Jewish people starved. My people not only starved there, but there's execution as well too. Where we had Russian soldiers of Ukraine
One.
to in the back of their heads, so that they had to dig the trenches, so that they were executed. At the most in one day, 110,000 Ukrainians were executed in one day from dawn to dusk.
1 second. 1 second. Why did you bring?
One
Wait
day.
1 second, please. Dark Crow.
It
So
unlike the Holocaust there, where you can't talk about the Holocaust or you can't go and scan in the ground on Auschwitz, right? Unlike that, in Ukraine you can do that, and you will see the bodies.
1 second. So Dark Crow,
Proven fact.
Dark Crow, just answer the question. Why did you bring up the word geography? What? How is geography
Let me answer
related?
for him. You asked him where he's from,
No.
and he was silent. And I just remind you said, "Where are you from?"
Okay.
He was silent, and I said, "Let me remind you. This was a question I asked earlier regarding the white nationalist, regarding his race and his nation." He said, "I'd rather not say." I assumed it was to preserve his identity, so I didn't engage. We're now here, and he is talking about the Jews, his feelings towards the Jews, which I don't agree with, by the way. I have my contention with that. But he gave you an example about this historical incident regarding the Jews and Ukrainian. So you ask him where he's from, and he was laughing, like saying, "Well, get a hint. I'm literally talking about my people getting killed by the Jews. You go online and see it's Ukraine, yet you're asking me where you're from." So we were mocking you, saying it's Ukraine. And he said, well, maybe let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not knowledgeable about geographical. It was a joke, saying maybe he doesn't, because he said, I'm glad. When I said it was Ukraine, because it was so glaringly obvious, he laughed, we laughed, and he said, finally, somebody who has a brain, because it's so obvious. Then you got offended and said, why don't I have a brain? And then he said, okay, let me take that back. Maybe you're right. That's not nice. Maybe you're just geographically challenged. Do you understand now? Did I get that right, Crow?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Simple.
Okay.
Do you understand now?
No, I don't understand how.
Of course you don't.
Dio, stop. Okay.
Of course
so
you don't.
Stop, Dio. Geography.
Don't tell me to stop.
You're attacking me. Stop attacking me. I let you speak
No,
as much as you want.
not you attacking the
Yes.
topic
No,
of discussion.
you ain't under the threat there, man.
No, Dio. Look,
Okay, you're okay.
Look, Dio. When I say to him, okay, so it has nothing to do with geography. The geographical awareness is. I pulled up a map to say. I looked up how the more is it in Ukraine? Is it a place? Like you threw me off with
No, it's
nonsense
the
about.
No,
event that happened.
you
It's not
brought up
it's not-
Ukraine. You read it and it said Ukraine. You said it's Ukraine. What make you think it's the Jews?
How is
And
it
I
related,
jumped in
how is this related to geographical awareness?
because you asked him where is he from?
Yeah.
Literally, the question you asked me there, if you recall, there,
Yeah.
what do you have there? Or the topic there, what do you think of the Jews?
Yeah.
Literally, that's your question.
Yeah. So how?
But you asked him where is he? You asked him where is he from?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So he was silent because he's uncomfortable with telling you where he's from.
Yes.
He was uncomfortable when I asked him. But when you're reading what he mentioned, that historical event, it says Ukrainians.
So what?
So when you asked him after you read it, where are you from? We laughed because it's like, it's sort of obvious. You just read, he said my people. He's talking about the event.
Oh,
And
wait a minute.
your
maybe,
Google search has
Wait.
exposed where he's from.
No, you're saying that he exposed by saying my people during the discussion about the Holodomor.
Bingo,
And then
you
looked
got
up
it.
the Holodomor and realized where it happened,
Dio, stop.
which is
Dio, stop. So maybe I missed.
stop what?
Let me talk. So maybe I missed when he said my people. Maybe I missed that, or it's nothing to do with geographical awareness or anything else. I just
He
missed.
said he killed my people. He said they killed my people. And then you looked up the event. You said, what is it called? I just pulled it up. You looked it up, as you should. Excellent. And you read it, but it doesn't say anything about Jews.
I don't remember. We can look at the recording.
I know you don't. That's the point.
Dio, stop attacking
Don't get
me.
upset. Well, who cares?
Not
Just don't let
attacking
it happen
you.
again.
Arguing
No,
your
don't get so
ideology.
sensitive.
Dio,
You're just angry because you're getting exposed.
Dio,
Who cares? Who
Do,
cares?
Do, stop
Uh-huh.
attacking me,
Uh-huh.
please.
Stop it. Oh, give me a break. You're sensitive. Grow a backbone.
No,
Take a testosterone shot.
Dio, stop.
Hey, don't let me fucking add Snow within this fucking conversation.
Give me a break. He's crying over attacking. Just get it, do better.
No. Stop attacking. Stop the
And
attack.
Snow can moderate the this server. Don't let me invite Snow. We can play games and stuff like that. Again, hey, we can continue the conversation, or we can be pleasant to each other, right? Or again, I can invite Snow and have fun.
I don't know what that means, but shall we continue?
Snow is a moderate, a friend of mine. That's a moderate. It's a he has power here. Let's just say that.
All are welcome. It would be a pleasure.
Yeah, well, Snow is a good. I just say there. Snow is a good person. If she's a friend of mine, she's a friend of yours.
It would be a pleasure.
Well, you got something in the mail there. Look at Discord there. Hopefully, you accept it. Again, are we gonna continue the conversation there about white nationalism?
Look, Darkrow.
Absolutely.
Darkrow, if you want to have a one-on-one debate with me, I'm cool with that. If you want,
I asked you at the very beginning of the conversation there if you whether you want to do a 1-on-1 over there or a 1-on-3 there, meaning that some other people can join it there. You refused, so it is what it is.
I assure you, he doesn't remember that.
Darkrow, if you want to have a one-on-one with me, so I'll gladly have.
I'm not doing no 1-on-1 anymore. There's people here and they're interested in this conversation there, and
You
I'd
can,
rather stick and have a
you can,
conversation here.
you can continue the discussion, but either you have a debate with me one-on-one, or you can continue with anyone else. I'm not.
I'll continue with anyone else.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right.
So
Well,
can you continue your train of thought?
So I don't know if you can hear me. Anyway, we're gonna end the stream. That's the end of the stream. All right, everyone. Bye.